2 days after hiking to Mount Everest base camp, it was finally time to leave Nepal. Seeing Everest was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and this view from the plane was breathtaking. But the adventure didn't end there, as I'll be exploring Bhutan for the next 2 days. Bhutan is sandwiched between China, India, Nepal, and Bangladesh, and is one of the least known countries in the world. You can't just buy a plane ticket and come here, you need to book a tour guide. I booked with the company Luxury Holidays. I'll leave their link in the description. My flight to Bhutan cost $600 and the 2-day tour costs $800. It includes your daily fee in the country, your hotel stay, transportation everywhere, and 3 meals a day. It's not cheap, but it was definitely worth it. Our guide stopped here to tell us about this chain bridge and monastery. He said this is a significant place of worship and is one of the first chain bridges ever built in Bhutan. This is the king of Bhutan and his family. There's pictures of them everywhere throughout the country. This is the hotel me and my friend Joyner stayed at the first day. To be honest, I didn't expect it to be this modern. The building was new, the beds were comfy, the Wi-Fi was fast, the shower was hot, and they had a Western toilet. I couldn't have asked for a better place to stay.
What time you want to have for dinner? I just
7 o'clock? Yeah.
So as soon as you are finished.
I feel so bad.
No, you don't. You like this.
No.
What's this?
This is downtown Thimphu. Cool fun fact, there's no traffic lights in all of Bhutan. Instead, police officers direct traffic at the major intersections. I didn't know what was on the itinerary for the first day, nor did I know this even existed. The Buddha Dordhenma statue is massive. The total cost of constructing it was about $200 million. Underneath the statue is a meditation hall, and it holds about 125,000 smaller Buddha statues. In the tent, there were at least 1,000 people of all ages praying. I believe this is more than a one-day thing, and the people are given food and beverages. Thimphu Chorten is located in downtown, and it's common for elderly people to gather here for daily prayer. The people here walk around the Chorten clockwise while chanting prayers as an act of faith and meditation. This is the outdoor market. They have a lot of good souvenirs that you can buy for under $5. I watched some videos on Bhutan, and there's something that stuck out to me here that I was on the lookout for, to see if it was true. I promise you, you'll never guess what it is. Yup, that's exactly what you think it is. Bhutan has erect penises all throughout the country. The phallus is a symbol of good luck and protects against evil spirits. They even have them painted on houses too.
Northern part of India.
My cousin went there for
So Afghanistan joined later.
This is the administrative building of Bhutan. The king's office is located here, as well as the ministries of home affairs and finance. We happened to make it here on time for the changing of the flag. Every year, the country's largest festival is held here for 3 days of celebration. We weren't allowed to film inside of any of these temples or monasteries. The next day, it was finally time to visit the country's main attraction, Tiger's Nest. It was about an hour drive from Thimphu to Paro. It takes about 2 hours to hike to Tiger's Nest. This was nothing compared to hiking Everest Base Camp, but it also wasn't a cakewalk either. If you don't feel like hiking it, you can rent a horse to the top. About halfway up, there's a cafeteria where you can grab snacks and drinks. You can even see Tiger's Nest from here. At last, we finally made it. Nearly 10,000 feet above sea level, this is one of the most popular monasteries in the world. You're not allowed to take pictures or videos inside, so they make you put your phone in a locker. There's 7 different temples, and they have a bunch of different Buddhist statues. The inside was really cool and really authentic. This experience was a lot better than I expected.
I'm too old for that. I was way too old for that. I'm like, yo, like the
A couple more fun facts about Bhutan. They're often referred to as the happiest country in the world. Bhutan doesn't measure the country's progress with GDP. They measure it with GNH, or Gross National Happiness. It was decided that the country's wealth should be decided by the happiness of its people, not how much money they have. There were no cars, roads, or electricity until 1961. Bhutan didn't allow tourists until 1974. It wasn't until 1999 when Bhutan became the last country on Earth to have television and internet, and cell phones weren't introduced until 2003. They've certainly caught up with the rest of the world, but they're probably the best at preserving their culture. This is the National Museum of Bhutan. You're not allowed to film inside, but they have displays of the exotic animals in the country, like snow leopards and tigers. They have other displays like the guns and armor that they used in war, and the pots and bowls that they used to preserve food. This is downtown Paro. Our guide gave us an hour to walk around on our own. It was a cool little strip, but there wasn't much to do.
it's for a drink later.
We only spent 2 days in Bhutan, so we missed out on majority of the country. This is the type of vacation where you embrace the culture and delve back into the past. This is not the trip where you wander off on your own, looking for the best parties. This is the hotel we stayed at our second night. I thought our room was inside, but they had a bunch of cabins to the right, and I actually really liked it a lot. The beds were super comfy, they had a Western style shower and toilet, and the view overlooking the countryside couldn't get any better. It was the perfect final touch to end our time in Bhutan.
I'm pretty excited to chill out here like at night. Nah?
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all so much for sticking around till the end. I'll post another video of Bhutan in about a week, showing you the raw footage I took of Thimphu, Paro, and Tiger's Nest. If you can, please subscribe to the channel.